Nigga move. Nigga move. Nigga go. Nigga go. Go!
Okay, actually, I am gonna use this as my vlog for school.
Whoa. 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 Go, go, whoa. Whoa. Go, go, whoa. Whoa.
Come here.
Go, go, whoa.
Come here.
Go, go, whoa.
Come here.
Whoa. 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 Ooh, ooh. Whoa. Ooh, ooh. Get that. Whoa. He gonna get a whooping. Whoa. He gonna get a whooping. Whoa. Get that whooping. Whoa. Get that whooping. Whoa. Get that whooping. Whoa. Get that whooping. Whoa. He gonna get a 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 whooping. Whoa. Gonna get a whooping. Whoa. He gonna get a whooping. Whoa. He gonna get a whooping.
Bear, come here. You gotta get in the
Get that whooping, Bear. You gonna get that whooping, Bear. Get that whooping, Bear. You gonna get that whooping, Bear. Go get that whooping, Bear. You gonna get that whooping, Bear. You gonna get that whooping. Hey, you gonna get that whooping. Hey, you gonna get that whooping. Hey, hey.
I'm recording now.
So just film whatever you want.
Yes, Nyla. So the twerking that we just did.
It
already look good though.
I'm done. You cannot send that to a teacher.
He don't care. I don't care. Then I'm gonna go play. Then I'm about to get this AK, put it in your face, put your head off, make you wanna go, put your bed off, get your
Gianna. What was that?
I don't know.
You need to be a client.
Okay, question is number 10.
You got questions?
You have to answer the questions. What place did you eat at most this last summer? Bravo.
Who?
It's this Mexican like grocery store, but they have like a
I
lunch
need to
area.
be introduced.
It's so good, bro. It's Mexican. It's like authentic Mexican. It's so good.
I need some.
What is something you intend to do this year? My boyfriend.
No, ma'am. That is not okay. No, ma'am. No.
I'm just kidding.
No.
I intend to do life this year. Graduation. I intend to do graduation. Come here.
She don't like you.
Oh, you don't like me though. What's gonna be your biggest challenge this year? Not cussing people out.
You're not.
I'm so serious. I've been trying. It's been hard.
Put that work, babe. Put that work. Put that work. Put that work.
What is going to be the biggest challenge the biggest change in you between now and the very end of school? My hair gonna be longer. I'm gonna be gone. I'm probably gonna have a cord.
Deuces.
I'm gonna have a tattoo and a piercing right there.
A piercing?
I'm getting a belly button piercing.
No, ma'am.
Yeah.
So you want a belly button piercing and like a tramp stamp?
It's not transparent.
It is.
Right here.
It's a freaking teddy bear on your thigh.
It's
That's
not a teddy bear. It's gonna be a bear.
It's a teddy bear. It is a tramp stamp. Don't nobody want to see all that. That's
Move!
We doing
Out
a
of my
project.
way!
Gosh.
I'm for school. If you could describe your life in a song right now, what would the song be? Sing a line of it. Can I see it for real quick? It's stopped, but I'm gonna just put it all together anyway.
Oh wait, I can't wait. Hold on, I need to put some stuff.
I'm literally just going on YouTube. I don't care about what's on your phone.
Wait, hold on.
Well, we're gonna see that question.
Okay, here you
ready.
go.
Okay.
No. Sit down.
Move! Oh, booger.
Oh, you're supposed to be recording me, babe. You're not doing your job.
Well, can you wait till I'm done? Thank you.
Turn it up. I want this mixed and baked and baked and caked
Okay.
and woes and they don't work like that.
Dude, what was that?
I thought you were looking for lyrics.
No!
They don't work like
Okay,
that.
let me just get the lyrics in. Oh my god.
It don't work like that. I broke my phone. It don't work like that. No, look.
I'm trying to figure go to the internet. Just go to Google.
I'm trying, but you're doing stuff. See, Google act slow.
If you could describe your life, that's the question I'm waiting for. Give a shout out to whomever is supporting your life right now. Say what you want. They can say what they want. I give a shout out to my cousin Nyla. That's my OG. You know what I'm saying? That's my boo right there. My boo right there. Give a shout out to the dog. I'm allergic, but I love you.
We're allergic to you, bear.
I was trying to kiss it first.
Oh my gosh, it's not 50 Shades of Grey. Why did he take his neck like that?
Like it like that.
That's called bestiality.
Love the beast.
That's my best friend.
Ew. Okay, the lyric that describes my life.
Here she go.
I'm about to read for y'all. Walk up in this thing, I be on my game. If it's competition, I put them to shame. Different type of chick, we're not the same. I raised all these babies, call me Captain Jack saying,
Whoa.
please don't steal my style. I might cuss you out. What you doing now? I did for a while. Missy, missy, missy. Go ahead and let it slap. I'ma stay so weird till I see they scam. Booty, booty, clap. But I cross out map. We get like a snap.
I can't. You done. You done.
That describes my life. I think I'm done.
No, you not.
I did all the questions.
You did. No.
Okay.
Did you do 13, 14, 15?
Yes.
Whatever. I caught it.
Questioning me. I question you.
I did not ask you to text me. I asked you to snap me back. Ew! Who eats at Long John Silver's?
I've only been there once.
Of course it look like this. You hear me? You heard me? She don't ever be doing anything to you. Shut up. God. Okay.
Hey. It's okay. Love
It's
your
not okay.
neighbor.
You won't shut up. It costs a little like this. You hear me? All these getting deleted. Getting deleted. All these
Hey.
getting deleted. They get deleted. Oh, that was perfect.
550, 600 hundreds, 720s, let's get straight to it. 810s, what's that 8 bands? Hit the store and get some rubber bands, let's get straight to it. Everybody come together, everybody got the plan, he came with you. So if he steal it, fall on you, we on your ass. Hey, your mans, call his mans, make sure they ain't moving fast. Soon as they touch Atlanta, get with both, secure the bag.
Sleigh bells in the snow, the snow. Then I am dreaming of a white Christmas.
What you doing now? I did for a while. Missy, missy, missy. Go ahead, let it snap. I'ma snatch they wigs till I see that scab. Booty claps, slide across the map. Lambo on the
Yeah, bro. I'm finna go after this one. Stop trying to touch me.
Go, 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 go. Okay, so I'm Gianna. Wait, I'm about to start the video diary right about now. Answer some questions right about now. And I'm gonna check them off. Let me find a pen. Right about now. Okay. So, my name is Gianna Royster. By the time you're seeing this, I will probably be famous, so it won't even matter because I already know who I am. So yeah. So I'm Gianna Royster. Stated my name. What grade am I in? Currently, I'm in the 12th grade. I'm a senior. Usually, I get that I look like an 8th grader. Or like I'm in elementary school. I don't understand that because I don't know a lot of elementary school kids that wear a double D. But I mean, I'm not the one to judge. It don't matter. Actually, when I was in elementary school, I was in a pretty big bra size. But not gonna toot my own horn. Now, how long have I been at Apopka High School? I've been at Apopka High School for not even a full year yet. I started going there October 2nd, 2018. And yeah. I moved here from California. I moved there from Texas. I moved there from... Okay, I was born in Chicago. Raised in Texas. Moved to California. My mom sent me back to Texas. Then I went back to California. And now I'm in Florida. So yeah, that happened. So, I've been here for a little bit. What's the most memorable thing that happened last year connected with school? I met my boo, Jakeem Green. I'm not gonna say his middle name because I don't need you to look at him up. But Jakeem Green is my boo. He's my baby. When I see this video again, we best be married, or it's gonna be a problem. Just want to apologize for my hair. So I cut my bangs this summer, and this is what I look like. So yeah, thank you. Moving on. Answer that question. I'm only gonna answer 1 through 5, and then I'm just gonna talk because I feel like talking, and you're gonna listen. So, what are you most looking forward to this year? This year, I am most looking forward to 3 things. Prom. Well, I'm gonna say it in order. Homecoming. Prom. Graduation. No. Getting a car. Graduation. I'm so excited. So, that was 5 questions. I got out the first 5. I'm done with that. So I'm just gonna start talking. I'm just gonna talk. I'm not gonna talk that long because I am about to put on The Walking Dead. Because your girl loves The Walking Dead. I love zombies. Now, I can say that I feel like if there's ever an actual zombie apocalypse, I will be okay. Because what zombie want to eat this face? And I have braces. Okay, I'm gonna say this now, so that way, like, in the future, it won't be like, oh, where you get your braces from? I got these braces the 2nd week in February of 2019. I've had these in for March, April, May, June, July, for 6 months. So yeah, don't ask me no more. Figure it out. So I'm gonna skip to a question because I really want to do this one, and I'm probably gonna you're gonna see me on here like a lot. So if you could describe your life in a song right now, what song would it be? Sing a line of it. Probably shouldn't do that one because I don't know. I don't know. You know, sometimes like when you're like recording, you forget that you're recording. Like you're talking to the camera like I am right now, but I forget that I'm recording. Yeah. So that happened. Sometimes I feel like I look like a senior, but other times I'm like, I look like a baby. Like my mother just birthed me out an hour ago. What? But I'm not. I'll be 18 next month, September 19th, 2001. It's my birthday. That's when I was born. That's when the best thing on earth happened, and nothing has yet to compare to that except Jesus Christ. That was the second best thing. I'm gonna say that. So you're welcome, world. You're welcome. I love how my hair's like dark right here and then my ponytail's red. Let's do a length check. I wonder how long my hair will be. I'm just trying to think of everything that I'm gonna want to know when I become an adult. Like, I wonder how long my hair was. Okay, let's do a length check. My hair is down here. Can you see? Can you see? Okay, you see that? You see that? That's me. That's all me. I got hair, clean underwear. I wear glasses. Look at my hang time. Look at my hang time. And I can put it in a bun. And I can put it in a bun. I got my SBA. I got my SBA. Yo, Mike, our town is dope and pretty. So check out where we live. In the Electric City. Scranton, what? The Electric City. Scranton, what? The Electric City. There's plenty of room in the parking lot, but the little cars go in the compact spot. Spot. Check that you're covered by your healthcare provider. Thump if you're bit by a spider. Scranton, what? The Electric City. Scranton, what? The Electric City. Okay. I think I'm gonna stop here because I'm kind of dizzy and I really want to watch my show. So, bye-bye. Actually, no, I'm gonna stop this. And tomorrow, I'm gonna go ahead and get back on somewhere. I might go on the patio and just show you guys what it is, what's up. Can a hoe just get a little love? A little love? I said, what? I got, bruh. I was gonna say, my kids see this. Your mom, she's weird. Your mama. And if you ever try to disrespect me, I'll kill you. Bye.
In the kitchen, whipping ramen. Right. That ain't no whipping the white girl. Madonna. Ooh. I meet up back on Ricardo. So see, baby, I ain't driving no Honda. Dripping that water. Ocean Moana. I don't play hockey, but I keep it still.
I keep deleting. I literally recorded this chapter page question 10 and 11 twice already, and I keep deleting it and not saving it. Why? Because I'm tired and my voice hurts and my throat hurts because I was screaming today. Like I'm tired. So what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna answer 10 and 11 right now because I don't need to. Right now, I'm gonna tell you guys I got a tattoo today, and it's cute. Look at my tattoo. Look at my tattoo. And it's crazy because I'm thinking like, oh my god, I'm getting a tattoo like it's nothing. I get in the car and I'm like, bro, this shit is permanent. It's not going nowhere. It's not moving. I can't turn it to the side. I can't do none of that. I literally can just look at it. And that's about it. So the best movie of 2019, honestly, well, I haven't really watched a lot of movies 2019. I did see It Chapter 2, which was really good. I saw it twice in one day. It was really good. So I guess that would be it. But honestly, I'm not a big movie person. So I would say TV show, which will have to be You, because that show is lit as fuck. Okay. The worst movie of 2019. Aladdin. And Lion King. Live action. So that was trash. They're both trash. Waste of money. But hey, shit.
Rock your hips to this. Believe that. Move like a snake. Like a snake. 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 Put your hand on your face. Move like a snake. Move like a snake. Move like a snake. Put your hand on your waist. Move like a snake. 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 Snake. Move like a 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 move like a snake. Ayy, put it in his face. Ayy, move like a snake. Ayy, move like a snake. Move like a snake. Move like a snake. Like a snake. Move like a snake. Like a snake. Move like a snake. Move like a snake.
For Christmas, I made some ham and macaroni and cheese. I had a glass of wine, and I went in my room and I watched Disney Plus all freaking day. And I went to the gym. Yeah, while Skate was gone, the only thing that was going through my mind was, if he's not gonna be here, neither am I. And I was trying to switch out of the class or just drop the class altogether, because I don't really need the class, but I'm being forced to take the class. But I've already filled up my art credits. I don't need this class. But that's it. I was like, well, if he's not gonna be here, what am I doing here? Bye. The worst thing that happened in 2019 was I realized I'm still in school and I have one more year until I graduate. Technically not really one more year. I graduate this year. So I was like, well, damn. But like, I'm like, damn, why am I still in school? I've been in school my entire life. That's so gross. Describe how the school year is going so far. What is something funny or good that happened in class or at school? I guess something good was I realized my teacher will let us use the microwaves in his classroom, so I'll be eating noodles in class. That's great. And I'm getting a booty. Hello, my name is Gianna Royster. Today is January 15th. It is 12 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. Oh, it's 2020, by the way. 2020. So, the best thing that's happened in 2019. What happened in 20? That was last year? What happened in 2019? The best thing that happened in 2019 was I guess I would say the best thing that happened in 2019 was me and my boyfriend got to a year of being together. So that's great. What was the worst thing that happened in 2019? There will be a series of hands being thrown. Just saying. Include a film, clip minimum 5 minutes of you or an event or something you remember for 2019. Minimum of 1 to 5 minutes. I'll figure it out now. The beginning of 2020 marks a decade, and looking back the last 10 years, what do you think was the most important, significant thing that's happened to you in the last 10 years? My dad died. I lived in Texas for 15 years, and if my dad would have never died, I would have never moved to California. And then from there to Florida, and then from Florida to making this video. If my dad never would have died, I never would have made this video. And I'm fighting cold.
Okay, I'm back with this thing. The best movie. I think I already did that. The worst movie of 2019. I believe it was Boo. I think that came out 2019. Not Boo. Medea. The last Medea movie. The last Medea movie with old dude died. He had like 500 sugar babies, and he was basically a sugar daddy, and he was sleeping with somebody, and the boyfriend was sleeping with that. The hardest thing to accomplish between now and end of school. Not slapping every single one of the administrators because they doing too much. If one more person raise their voice at me while I'm doing anything,
I may not have a cute body or face, and I may be dumb as fuck, but at least I'm not class of 23 though.
alright, bro, we doing the video diary. Y'all doing the thing on Snapchat because guess what? This supposed to look good. Okay, we're gonna start this right now because, like, yeah. Okay, how was the year now that we're at the end of the year? I'm not even sure I want to answer that question. Anybody who watches this has probably already went through 2020. And if you haven't, let me tell you something. Look this shit up. Kobe Bryant died. Corona. My graduation canceled. Bought a prom dress. Prom canceled. On top of that, I mean, like, other than that though, like, besides, like, the world basically, like, falling apart and shutting down, like, really not that bad. I'm getting a promotion at work, about to be a certified trainer, and I got a raise, getting $10.34 an hour, and I'm getting another raise on the 27th beat. Got a new filter, thank you. What are your plans for next year? My plans for next year, well, once I graduate, I'm gonna be getting my certified trainers, I'm gonna get certified as a personal trainer through NASM, NASM or something like that. Yes, ma'am. You're good about to be. So yeah, we bad bitch. And then I'm gonna go to Valencia for 2 years in the fall and do my thing and just get it done. Yeah. What are the best things about Apopka High School? I'm gonna be honest with you. I think Mr. Hines is the best thing about Apopka High School. Honestly, like when we went through, like, the quarantine thing, I enjoy watching the little messages that he used to, like, put on Canvas. Like, I used to watch, I'm like, oh, this is so sweet. So yeah, I think that might be the best thing. He might be the best thing about Apopka High School. What is the best thing about, oh, I already answered that. Is there anyone at AHS you would like to thank and why? I would like to thank my best friend and my boyfriend, because if it wasn't for them, to be honest, I would have fucked up a lot of people at that school. But because of them and the grace of God, I did not. Hallelujah. Who are the memorable teachers you had throughout the years or year? Let me go to a different video and I'm a yeah. Ooh, baby. Okay. Next question. Is there anything you regret in the last year of school or would change or do over again? Yes. Because I was just talking about this. I regret not going to class.
My name is Michael Sowers. I am a junior at Apopka High School. I have no song going through my head right now. The best movie I saw over summer was The Lion King. Something I intend to do this year is succeed in school, in baseball, and hopefully get an offer from college. The place I ate at most this summer was definitely Chick-fil-A. Give a shout out to my parents, all my coaches, friends, all my family, because they're always there for me and they're always pushing me to the next level. A song that would describe my life right now is Humble and Kind by Tim McGraw. The biggest change between me at the beginning of the school year and the end is I will raise my GPA up towards the end of the school year. It will be higher than it was. One time I laughed during summer was at a baseball tournament in Atlanta when I'm all around my friends and we're all just making jokes about each other. This year I am most looking forward to spring baseball. Last year, the most memorable thing for me was when one of the lights went out during a district baseball game. One artist I do not like, I hate, is Trippie Redd. I just can't stand his voice nor his songs. The biggest challenge this year is going to be not caring what people say and just overcoming everything that everybody says. Today is January 31st, 2020. My name is Michael Sowers. The best thing that happened to me in 2019 was getting a truck. The worst thing that happened to me in 2019 was striking out to my buddy in a baseball game. The school year's going good. A lot of good things, keeping my grades up. The best thing about Skate Hill's class so far was when he just cracks jokes on me all the time. It's great. That when he was gone, through that whole time period, I'm gonna be honest, I thought he kind of died. So, for Christmas, we just had a bunch of family over and we hung out. And I didn't really give much, but I got a truck for Christmas. And the best song was definitely Sicko Mode, for sure. The best movie, Jumanji. The worst movie,
The Green Book.
The Green Book. Yeah, The Green Book sucks. It's awful. The hardest thing, what's going to be the hardest thing for me this school year? Probably just keeping my grades up and getting everything on time. And yeah.
How was the year, now that we are at the end of the year?
I thought it was a pretty good year. You know, we had our ups and downs in class, but it was a good year.
What are your plans for next year?
Hopefully just be a senior and get my senior year out of the way and then go on to college.
What was the best thing about Apopka High School?
Nothing.
Is there anyone at AHS you'd like to thank and why?
I'd like to thank Mr. Skate Hill for always keeping me on my toes. And yeah, and Miss Hodges because she's been my favorite teacher in the world.
Who were memorable teachers you had throughout the years?
Miss Hodges and Mr. Skate Hill, that's it.
Is there anything you regret in the last year of school or would change or do over again?
My problem stats grade.
What was the most memorable moment of the school year?
Meeting my girlfriend.
Where do you think you will be in 10 years?
Still in Florida, but with a family.
What's the funniest thing that happened in your film class?
Probably when Mr. Skate Hill came back from his little break and he had a bunch of hair.
What was the most memorable thing that happened in your film class?
There was a lot. I don't know, Mr. Skate Hill called me out a lot, so.
What is one thing that Skate Hill said or did that you remember or will remember?
Oh, shoot. I don't know.
How do you want to be remembered?
By the guy with the cool hair.
What do you think you will most remember about AHS 20 years from now?
Our baseball program.
Michael.
My name is Kayla White. I am now in the 11th grade class. I've been in Apopka High School for the past 3 years. And I've been in Apopka for 10 years. See, I don't really do anything involving the school, so nothing was really memorable to me. This year, I am most looking forward to getting the school year over, starting my senior year. This summer, when I was in Bloomingdale, which is like Tampa area, with my cousin, we went and saw Annabelle Comes Home. That was a good one. Artist I absolutely hate is Osiris. I believe that's how you say it, because his voice is just so aggravating. Like, I don't see what people like. This summer I actually laughed a lot when I was once again with my cousins, because we just like think of stupid stuff to say. Like, we watch shows and we'll just like say it later on and it'll still be funny. So one place I ate at a lot was Chick-fil-A. My cousins love Chick-fil-A. We had Chick-fil-A like, I was there for almost a month, and there wasn't a week that went by where we haven't had Chick-fil-A. One thing I intend to do this year is stay to myself, make sure that I stay on top of my work, don't fall behind like I used to last year. One thing that's gonna be hard for me to do this year is saying goodbye to all my senior friends that's graduating. Oh, I'm gonna miss them. One of the biggest changes that's gonna happen between the beginning of the school and the end of the school year is hopefully how high my GPA is. It needs to boost. I want to give a big shout out to my mother, because she's there for me. She provides for me. You know, I love her. Also Miss Brennan, because she's like a school mom. You know, it helps a lot. And my best friend Imani, and my boyfriend. My name is Kayla Applewhite, and today is January 29th, 2020. The best thing that happened in 2019 had to be my little sister being born. The worst thing that happened to me in 2019 was losing my dad in October. The school year so far is okay. 79 more days, 79. I am so ready. But something good for me also in school was knowing that I'm gonna be able to do dual enrollment next year, so I won't have to be at Apopka High School. Well, Scale was gone September and October, and I was wondering if he was ever going to come back, meaning did cancer get the best of him, or was he going to retire early because he couldn't do it no more? For Christmas 2019, I went to Louisiana to stay with my dad's side of the family. I stayed with my aunt in Louisiana, and we were down in Mississippi for a couple days. Back in Louisiana, you know, traveling back and forth. I had fun. The best thing I gave in 2019 was I got my two little sisters these matching outfits, because like I love fashion. I love dressing up babies. Like, you're so cute. But I got them these cute little matching outfits. The best thing I got for Christmas was cash. I love cash. I love my movie. The best song that came out in 2019 to me was High Fashion by Roddy Ricch. The best movie that came out in 2019 to me was Annabelle Comes Home. That was so good. I wish they'll keep making it, but that was the last one. The worst movie that came out was Cowboys vs. Aliens. I don't think you should have ever shown that movie. So the hardest accomplishment between now and the end of the school year for me will be getting my GPA up. I'm up to graduating level, but I feel like I could do it. This past decade
was crazy. I got a license. I'm free. I could go wherever. I got a job. My car is coming up. Like, everything happened. I finally got little siblings I've been wanting forever. Everything's just different to me. Now that I'm at the end of the year, it was 50-50 for me. It was tough yet again. There was things that I could get through, but I feel like it was a good year overall. My plans for next year is to make sure I'm on track for graduation. I will be a senior, so I'm gonna make the best of my last year. I'm gonna do all my senior activities and just have the best thing about Apopka High School for me was most definitely Spirit Week. Spirit Week's always a good week for us. Like, Apopka is just that school for Spirit Week. I would like to thank Miss Brennan and Miss Richard. There was a point in the school year where my head wasn't on straight. I lost it because I lost my dad. You know, losing someone that close to me was different, but they were always there. Miss Brennan's like a school mom. Miss Richard's like a school mom, so they just helped me through. I'm gonna go through years with my memorable teachers. 9th grade, memorable teacher was Miss Cat, the Latin teacher. Oh my gosh, that lady, I could not stand her. Oh, I could not. And 10th grade, I love Miss Brennan. That's when I had Miss Brennan as a teacher. She was like the best teacher. Oh yeah, freshman year, Miss Wilson too. She's a real good teacher, algebra teacher. And then now my junior year, of course, Mr. Scahill. Like, who else? There were certain people I regret coming close with because they would involve me in their drama, and if I could go back and change that, I would just not get involved with them. The most memorable thing this year was Josh calling or answering everything that you would say with bitch. In 10 years, I see myself well into my career already and with my first house and close to getting my dream car. The funniest thing that happened in my film class is literally just Josh himself, like just having Josh in the class. The most memorable thing that happened in film class was when you were gone for 2 months and we started worrying because we thought you were gone, but thankfully you were okay. I don't remember exactly what it was you said, like word for word, but it was the day when that fire marshal lady that loves to, I don't know, get people in trouble for extension cords and stuff like that made you move your car, and you had said something and it was funny, but I forgot. I want to be remembered as the girl with a passion, with the big smile and the pretty dimple, but the one that also didn't care about much, didn't care about getting hurt. Like, I just move on from it. In 20 years, I know I will remember all of the Spirit Weeks, like all 4 years. Next year I'm gonna make Spirit Week the best Spirit Week for me. But I will remember all my Spirit Weeks and all my homecomings, and especially prom and graduation.
If you tell me no, it's okay, then I will leave. I hope you feel the same. You're the only one I see. I see.
My name is Joshua Campbell. I'm in the 11th grade. and I've been going to Apopka High School. This is my 3rd year here now. I started going here my freshman year. The most memorable thing that happened to me last year connected with school was playing on the varsity football team. Alright. This year I'm most looking forward to making a run for the state championship in football.
Alright, Scahill, so the next question is, what TV show or movie did you watch the most this summer? And for me, I love the show Friends, and I continue to watch it over and over and over again, and I'm really disappointed because they're taking it off of Netflix here come the end of this year, so I won't be able to watch that again anymore. Alright, what is going through my head right now? Currently, I just got home from practice. It's about 9 o'clock. Got home about 45 minutes ago. Just got out of the shower, ate. So right now I'm thinking about how damn sore I am from practice. I'm all bruised up and cut up. You can't see it right now because it's all over my shoulders, and my hands are all jacked up from practice. So yeah, that's what's going through my head right now. All right, so what song or artist do I absolutely hate? So I'm a huge fan of country music, and I'm a firm believer that a lot of the music that is country, quote unquote country today, is not country music. I believe that George Strait, Hank Williams Jr., that style of country is country. So the song that I hate the most is Old Town Road, 100%, and you probably know what song that is. If not, look it up. It's a good song, but I don't think it's country, and it made the Billboard charts it made the country charts. It stayed up top the country charts for I think it was like 6 weeks or something like that. So that really made me mad, and now I have a sour taste in my mouth for that song. Alright, one time I laughed this summer. When and where was it? Alright, so this summer for me was full of laughs. It was full of enjoyment. I got my license this summer, so now I'm able to drive, and I'm able to be more free, be able to go do more things with my friends. So this summer was really a good step for me. It was a good step in the right direction for me in my life. And yeah, it was just a great time. So I think one time that sticks out the most to me about laughing, and I don't know if you can consider this summer, but I do. So the first week of school, we went down to Miami to go play Booker T. And so that trip was just laughter upon laughter upon laughter. The bus ride down was fun. Bus ride back was fun. The hotel was fun. We just hung out. We laughed. We had a great time. And there's really multiple times and multiple things that happened on that trip that I could tell about, but just that trip summed up into one was one of the most funniest things I've ever been a part of.
Alright, so over the summer, at least once or twice a week, me and the guys from the football team would come here to Tijuana Flats after workouts and get ourselves a big burrito because we were starving from workouts.
One thing I intend to do this year. Okay, so this year is a lot harder. It's a lot more of a challenge in school for me. I'm taking 2 AP classes, and I've never taken an AP class before. My classes are harder this year, so my one thing that I would intend to do in that area is pass my AP exams and do well in my classes. But on a more serious note, something that I really do intend to try and do this year is to fix things with my ex-girlfriend and try and make that a thing again, if you will. So yeah, that's one thing that I intend to do this year. Okay, my biggest challenge this year, like I said earlier, I don't get home from football practice. You know, I leave the house at 5:30. I leave the house at 6 o'clock in the morning, go pick up buddies, and then go to school, and then I don't get home till 8:30 at night sometimes because of football practice. So on the nights I don't get home till 8:30, I intend to, and my biggest challenge is going to be focusing and being able to push through the tiredness and be able to do my homework, be able to study for my tests, be able to study for my classes every single night, because that's what I'm going to have to do to stay on track this year, and that's what I'm going to have to do to become a better student. Okay, what is going to be the biggest change for me now to the end of the school year? Hopefully the biggest change that happens to me is I will mature more, and I'll become more of a better person, and I'll become, better. I'll have a better heart, and just be a better person in general. I hope to become a better student this year, get my study habits right, because when I go to college, I realize I'm not going to have my mother's foot up my ass 24/7. So yeah, I'd like to become a better student this year and just become a better person overall. So yeah, that's one thing that I intend to change from the beginning of the year to the end of the year. All right, next question. Number 14, I think. All right, so it says, describe your life in one song and sing a line of it. All right, so if I'm going to describe my life in one song right now, it'd probably be a song called Can I Get an Outlaw by a guy named Luke Combs, big country star right now. And it's basically just talking about how people are kind of like, are kind of like faking it these days and, being like not real with each other, and they're, kind of like just imitating other people. So yeah, that'd be my song right now. These days it's all wanna be singing someone else's song. Everybody's doing the same damn thing. Where have the rebels gone? Alright, so the next question says, give a shout out to somebody that's really important in your life. And so what I'm going to do is I'm not just going to give a shout out to one person. I'm going to give a shout out to multiple people. So, and I'm going to have a couple people in the videos. So one person that I'm extremely grateful is my mother. My mother is caring for me, and she's my number one cheerleader all the time. My father, my dad, my dad's Cahill. My dad is, balls to the wall, everything he does, and he's awesome. He pushes me to be the best man I can be, and he pushes me to be better every day. My little brother, he's, I guess I'm his role model or whatever, so, and he looks up to me, and I try to set the best example for him, but, he's always there supporting me and doing what and giving me, tips and all this on what I can do better and how I can be better. So yeah, there's the three people. I got my buddy Chase. I think you know Chase. Chase is one of my biggest supporters. My buddy Ethan also, and I'll get them in the video here soon. And then my buddy Dalton. Then I got my friend Reagan. She's really important to me, and she's a very big supporter of me. So yeah, there's a bunch of people, but I'll put them through the video here in a second. All right, Skate Hill. So the last question on the documentary was, give somebody a shout out that is important in your life and that supports you and all that. So my shout out goes to Reagan. She has always been there for me. She's always been supportive of me and all that I do. So yeah, I love her to death, and she's awesome. All right, Skate Hill. So just a FYI about that last little clip. Just an extra little bonus. So that is the ex-girlfriend, by the way, that I was talking about, and that was those clips before. I'm trying to, change things with and try and get back together with. So I just thought you'd like to know that. All right, Scale. So video diary number 2 on the year. Full name, dated taping. So Joshua Campbell, January 29th, 2020. Number 2 was, what was the best thing that happened to you in 2019, and it does not have to be connected to school. So 2 things that have happened to me in 2019 that have been amazing. There's been a number of things that have happened because I've had a pretty good year, or I had a pretty good year. But 2 of the best things. Number 1, back in July, I got my license. And that's a huge milestone, huge accomplishment in a young person's life, right? So number 2 was back in December, making it to States, which is any high school football player's dream, right? To be a starter on the varsity football team, and you take your team to States, right? You go to States. It was a great experience. It was so much fun. It was out of this world, right? It was awesome. All right, number 3. Number 3, it kind of correlates with number 2, right? So it says, what was the worst thing that happened in 2019, and it does not have to be connected to school. So going along with number 2, number 3 for me was definitely losing the state championship. It was awesome to get there. It was awesome to, to have that experience, but, to get there and then to lose it in the last 4 minutes of the game was just, it was heart-wrenching, right? It was a heartbreaker. And we're talking about it right now. It makes me want to cry. Because it's serious. It hurt, and it stung for a while, and it still stings right now. But yeah, losing the state championship was definitely the hardest thing that I had to go through, and it was the worst thing that happened to me too. All right, number 4, right? Number 4 says, describe how the school year is going so far, and what was something funny or good that has happened in class or at the school. So, school's going good, right? School is always good. I'm, an A, B-ish student most of the time. So school's going good. Class is funny as hell. I love the way that you and me and, we kind of poke at each other and laugh about it, and, Sours and all those kids in that class. It's really a good group of people, and it's fun. But, the biggest thing this year so far, I don't know how the rest of the year is going to go, but, midpoint through the year, the best thing that's happened to me, this year connected to school is definitely football. Football went amazing this year, as we talked about in the last 2 questions-ish. Football was, incredible. We made it to states. There's only 2 teams, well, in 8A classification, 8A, they get to do that every year. So that was awesome. All right, so number 5, right? Damn, I think I'm going to start wearing my hair like this more often. I kind of like the curl, and, it's pretty. Anyways, number 5. Scale was gone in September and October, and that was something that was going through your head about his absence. So we always joke, right? You and me always talk about how you've been teaching for so long, and yes, you're getting old, Scale. How that you've been teaching for so long that you've had the opportunity to have both my dad and myself, right? And so, right, I'm thinking, man, I was looking forward to having this guy's class, right? He better not go dying on me. And thank God you didn't, because you, quite frankly, are my favorite class. I look forward to coming to your class first period every day. But yeah, anyways, love you, J.O. Question 6 says, what did you do for Christmas 2019? So Christmas 2019 was like every other Christmas I've been alive on this earth, right? My family does not live far away. I have a little bit of family in New York. I have a little bit of family in Georgia, a little bit in Tennessee. So, Christmas is home. We're homebound the whole 2 weeks. I get to stay home. I get to, spend time with my family, which is amazing. And yeah, so Christmas 2019, stay at home, spend time with my family, my extended family, my internal family, everybody. All right, question 7. So question 7 states, what is the best thing you gave for Christmas in 2019? So, I would say something that I give to my dad or something I give to my mom, but we don't really give, me and my brother don't give, material gifts, because my parents don't like that. My parents like stuff that, so, my mom, I gave her, a coupon and stuff. I gave her a coupon and a gift certificate for me and her to go watch a movie and go get something to eat, right? So she loved that. My dad, I got, I don't remember what I got my dad. Anyways, but for me, the best material gift that I got is I got my buddy Austin. Oh, you know Austin. In your second period, Cody Miller's little brother. I got him a jack stand because he's got that Mustang, and I got him a jack stand so he could work on his car. He could get up under his car and work on it. So yeah. Ooh, man, let me talk about this. So, the question number 7 says, or not question number 7, it's question number 8. Question number 8 says, what was the best thing you got for Christmas? So, Christmas was pretty awesome this year, right? So, last Christmas, I got a truck, right? And that was when I was 15, I got a truck, right? So, I finally got my license this year, finally was able to drive it every year. Or, not every year, every day. So, I was finally able to drive it every day. So, my dad pretty much told me one day, he was like, so my dad works in construction, right? And one of his electricianers that works, that did all his job site work is, it has a tire and rim place up in Palm Coast. So my dad pretty much told me one day, load up. It was the first day of Christmas break. Pretty much looked at me and said, load up, we're going to Palm Coast. So I'm confused. I'm like, what? So we get up there and we get to, Mr. Wright's shop. And, anyways, I got these brand spanking new, just gorgeous tires on my truck. Love them to death. So that's one of my favorite things I got for Christmas. And then the other thing is, I don't know if you know what these are. You probably do, because, you might, you like this kind of dressy stuff. But they're called Cole Haans. And they're nice loafers, right? And so my dad, I got a pair for Christmas this year. My dad was messing with me, and he's like, I had to wait till I was 42 to get my first pair of Cole Haans. You got them when you were 16. So I think that's funny. But yeah, tires and the Question 9. What is the best song of 2019? So, this is going to be an opinionated question because, I love country music. And I I love rap. I don't really like punk rock. I don't like a lot of rock and roll, but whatever. But my favorite song, or what was the best song in my opinion of 2019, is a song called One Too Many by a guy named Luke Combs, who's an up and coming country star. And I really like the song. That's my best song of 2019. All right, man. Question 10. Question 10 says, what was the best movie of 2019? And it must have been released that year. So, for me, I have two of them because I couldn't choose between the two. So the first one was the new Star Wars Rise of Skywalker. Scahill, I love that movie so much, and I love Star Wars. It's like been my favorite thing since I was like a little itty bitty boy. So then the other one was Avengers Endgame, which is, when you ask a lot of people, it's going to be one of their favorite movies of 2019. And it was just a great movie. It was a great way to cap off that whole, Marvel phase. And, Marvel's and superheroes have been another thing that I've grown up around, and it's been awesome. So 2019, two best movies, in my opinion. Question 11 says, what was the worst film of 2019? It could have been in film class. Okay, so this one did not come out in 2019. But I can't remember what the hell the name of it was. But it was that one film noir. It was the film noir genre, and it was the one film about the guy who was he was a child psychiatrist. I did not like that movie at all. It was weird, man. Like, weird. Okay. Question 12 says, what is going to be the hardest thing to accomplish between now and the end of school? Hands down, passing all my exams. With the AP, all that, I'm taking 2 AP classes. Hardest thing is going to be passing those 2 exams. I'm not worried about anything else other than passing those 2 exams. So, yeah, passing exams, hardest thing. All right, so question 13 says, include a film clip, minimum of 1, maximum of 5, of you or an event, something you remember from 2019. So, really, like I'm about to put in here, it's called Huddle. It's where we do all our taping for football. So I'm gonna put in some of my highlights, and yeah, that's something I will remember forever. Is this whole football season, not just the state game, not just whatever about it. It's the whole thing. All right, question number 14. 14 states, the beginning of 2020 marks a decade, 2010 to 2020. And looking back at the last 10 years, what do you think was the most important, significant thing that has happened to you in the last 10 years? So, this past decade was really, if you want to call it, my childhood decade, right? I was born in 2003, and I grew up, and I started elementary school when I was in 2008, something like that, 2008. Yeah, 2008. I started elementary school, and so I was, by the time I could, be a kid, right, I can, go play outside in first and second grade, it was 2010. So this has really been my childhood decade, from the time when I was, 8 years old to the time when I was 16. And so, looking back at it, the biggest, most significant thing for me was probably when I started playing football. So I started playing football in 6th grade. So I've only been playing football now for 5 years. But, when I played soccer before, and I was like, whatever, it's soccer. Every kid plays soccer as a kid. But when I started playing ball, it was, it finally gave me a passion. Like, I finally had that passion. Like, I have this love for football that, everybody who plays football has a love for football. Because you wouldn't be out there busting your ass the way we do if you didn't love the sport, right? If you didn't love the game. And so, it gave me that love, and I'm so grateful for that. But yeah, anyways, so this wraps up my midpoint diaries. Anyways, I love you, Scahill, and see you soon.